I thought there's no, it's not really officially a podcast unless you talk about DMT. And
Yeah.
so I want to show you guys.
Is he about to do DMT on the podcast?
No, I'm not going to do DMT on a podcast.
Aw, damn it.
That'd be the most boring podcast. It's like
Just sitting there like,
this is yeah. I just have DMT on my desk.
You just do it out of like a dab rig?
Yeah, I do it out of a dab rig, and I have like these like super like cool crystals. Like, yeah, if you guys do, we want to like teach the world how to do DMT?
yeah, I actually have no idea. So
I'm
I'd
not
like to.
DMT.
No, I'm really curious about it though.
I'm gonna do
Can
DMT.
Can we do a DM tutorial?
Yeah, but this is this is the DMT right here.
Wow.
That's not DMT. I've seen that before.
It's like a yellowish crystally substance. It almost looks like crushed up Molly, if you've ever seen crushed up Molly.
Looks like a bag of eye boogers. I see what you've been doing.
It was gruesome.
Yeah. And then a lot of the times people will get like they'll get like it'll come in a vape pen or something, you know, where it's like it's those crystals mixed with some like vegetable glycerin to be the thing that gets vaporized.
Mhm.
And I don't do the vape pens because you have to take 3 big hits, and if you've ever done DMT, it's almost like it's almost instant the effects, you know. So it's, to get to the third hit, you have to be able to handle the fact that you're already feeling like you're on DMT and you're like, I still need one more.
Oh God. It's so stressful.
So stressful. So then what I decided I was going to do is I was going to get just the crystals, and then I do it out of a freaking dab rig. And then so you weigh out your dose. 50 milligrams is like a proper dose, but maybe start with 30 milligrams, see how you're feeling before you really want to fucking blast off into a whole another universe. And then you just heat it up. But like, I like to Sherpa people through the DMT experience in the way of like, I get like, it's all been happening in this room. I guess that's, why did I bring that up when we were fucking talking about what have you been doing during COVID? DMT is what I've been doing during COVID. And yeah, dude, I just like, you know, make the bed, make it like clean the room and stuff like that. And then you just you turn on the music. The Sherpa, I as the Sherpa will be turning on the music, and I'll be like weighing out the dose and setting up the dab rig and getting it all heating up the cup and stuff. And then I hand it over to the person who will be doing DMT, and then they take the hit, and then I take the dab rig away from them, and then I leave the room and turn off the lights, and then they just lay back, and you just trip on DMT, and it's fucking like instant, like unconsciousness, like it's like instantly going into the most vivid dream you've ever had in your entire life, and it's fucking awesome.
That sounds amazing.
How long does it last?
Like 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Minutes is how long the last one. Because like, dude, the first time you do it, it blows your mind to like, you just like, you have no fucking idea. Like, I hate trying to describe it, but like, it's the most powerful thing you've ever experienced. It's so much more powerful than you ever thought in just like intensity, that you're like, oh my God, what was I doing during that? You know, like what was happening to my body? Because the whole time you're worrying about like, there's no way my fucking body can handle this. Like, this is so intense. Like, I'm sure that there's just like blood pouring out of my nose or something, or that my brain's exploded. But ultimately what you're doing is you're just sleeping. It looks like you're sleeping.
That's so cool.
So you're okay. That's what, if I would have to say anything to somebody who's like going to try and do DMT, is that you're going to be okay. And you always come back. You'll never not come back.
That's interesting. I want to I don't know. I've always wanted to do it, so that actually like, puts me a little bit more like in the comfort zone of it. Maybe I'll come up and like visit your apartment and like go for a little 20-minute sesh. How do
Yeah.
you get it? Like, I mean, don't bust anybody, but like, is it an internet thing?
Yeah, actually, I got it by meeting a guy on the Joe Rogan subreddit. Got it from a guy on a Joe Rogan subreddit. So yeah, basically, I was just like on Reddit and the Joe Rogan subreddit that somebody posted about making fun of Joe Rogan for talking about DMT, and I just commented like, "How the fuck do people get DMT?" Because I've been trying to get DMT since I was like 16 years old. 16
Oh, wow.
years old, I've been like, is when I learned about it and was like, just experimenting with psychedelics, like I'd taken mushrooms once or something. And dude, I'm 27 now, and it's like I finally got it. It took like a decade to finally figure out. Because there's just
Now
like
you probably have like,
they don't want to sell it. Like I have like this great drug dealer who fucking, will sell people drugs, all sorts of different drugs. But he like didn't believe in selling DMT because he's just like some fucking weird hippie. He's like, no, dude, capitalism can't be involved with DMT, man. And I'm
how
not.
much does he charge for mushrooms?
Huh?
How much would he charge for mushrooms? Because that seems like the same kind of, you just like get it from the earth, man.
Dude, it's not the same at all. It's fucking like blasting your brain into a whole nother existence.
Oh yeah, that's what I've heard. It sounds really interesting to me.
Not even comparable to mushrooms. You have to eat more mushrooms than your stomach could handle to have that psychedelic of a fucking trip.
So cool.
It's fucking crazy.
I think I'd freak out.
Well, you might. Well, I don't think you have the ability to like physically freak out, right?
Yeah.
You will freak out. That's the thing. You're gonna freak out. It's gonna be
Yeah, I don't like freaking out.
it's gonna be so intense that you're gonna be like, I'm dead or something. There's no way.
But you're not like trying to get out of the house. That's not what's happening to you. Like you said, you are just kind of laying there, right?
Yeah, you're just laying there. You're always gonna be just laying there. In the real world, you're always gonna be just laying there.
But in your brain, you're
You're
several universes away.
flying through the universe at 4 million miles an hour, like you're being like you're strapped to a rocket.
That's
That
too fast.
you have to completely surrender control over your environment, which is I think that's what makes people freak out, is that they completely lose control of their environment. And like DMT happens to you, and there's like nothing you can do about it once you take the hit. It's like you fucking are along for the ride, dude. So, dude, people should do DMT, but it's like fucking just
I feel like you got to be ready to do it. Like,
don't do it on a whim, is all I'm saying.
yeah.
And
That seems like good advice.
if you're like thinking about giving somebody DMT without them knowing, don't ever fucking do that. Don't ever do that. Holy fuck, dude. That could really break somebody's freaking whole world.
Wasn't there an open mic where someone had a DMT pen and then somebody hit it thinking it was a weed pen? Zach?
No, but there was an open mic where someone just hit a DMT pin outside and got real weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What
Oh,
is
But
it?
it was like a little vape one, so he probably just did like a little thing and
Yeah. You do just a little bit. The thing is what I'm talking about is like 50,
like a heroic dose.
like doing the freaking dab where it's all one hit, to where you get the whole experience in just one hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the experience I'm describing. I'm sure I can't vouch for the I had a dab pen, or like I had a freaking little vape pen and I took one hit. I can't vouch for that experience because I've never.
Yeah, I've seen comedians fall asleep in a chair in the middle of their set.
Yep.
When they did one hit out of a vape pen. So yeah, that's what it does.
Yeah.
Oh boy, and then I got to follow him.
Yeah. Killed.
Wait, somebody went and did DMT on stage?
I mean, he was drunk and he also had been, I think, hitting his DMT pen, just kind of like a vape pen, kind of here and there. Just kind of, yeah.
No, you See, I think this is why people don't sell people DMT.
Yeah.